All right, so we checking out the ending cutscene for Suicide Squad. Shout out the Batman Arkham videos. Let's get it.
Turns out a dose of chivalry was good for me. Reminded me who I really was. Also gave me a chance to really appreciate the way of the sword.
Tight. Okay.
But damn, I missed guns. Until they arrived. Now I have to take this gang of murderers and maniacs and get ready to finish what I started. Brainiac's running out of clones, and the eggheads think something's nipping at his heels. It works for me. If it doesn't catch up to him, we will. Now it's time to cut off that last
This was the best part of the game, despite how hard it flopped.
When this is all over, my agreement with Amanda is done. And all I gotta do is figure out what comes next. Maybe I'll hang up my swords. Spend some time at one of those retreats.
Not for long. You know how
who am I kidding? Men like me don't retire. I'm a goddamn killing machine.
Right. So I never even played past season 1 really, because I did the Joker. I didn't like how they put that together, and I just stopped playing after that. So we're gonna go and skip to the final scene where the stuff you've been hearing about. I don't know. If you haven't heard about it, I won't spoil it. Let's just get to it.
So we phased our butts into Brainy's lair, and he was steamed. But guess who else showed up?
Brainiac, that's enough. Kryptonian, you're indubitably too discombobulated to fight. Don't you know, Brainiac? Anything's possible with a little help from your friends.
Thought he meant us for a second, but of course he meant bats. Ow!
Oh, rock shit.
Says
The criminals.
that's us did well following his plan. Though how'd we figure out Brainy had cloned the League? We were like, there were clones? Anyway, we totally laid it out. If we took him back, Walla would make them into even bigger tools. More importantly, she'd totally 86 us. Soup said the League needs to atone for everything that happened, starting with freeing all the folks Brainy tentacle napped, then putting as many worlds right as they can. As for us, we had a plan too. Did I mention the Wonder Trio of Hack, Lawless, and Toy Boy shorted out our bombs?
Yeah, I saw that happen.
That's important for the next part. At the end of the day, this squad sticks together. Why not do it out there in the Elseworlds instead of a frickin' prison block? Road trip! Don't you love a happy ending? Even Waller gets to say she saved the world. And she will, if she knows what's good for her. Suicide Squad out!
See, now, if there's anything else to see, Suicide Squad out. Congratulations on completing the story sentencing Brainiac to a fate worse than death and being grilled by Waller. With the League, the Task Force X, and Skull ship out of her clutches, they'll have a lot to talk about. While Suicide Squad enjoys some well-on R&R. Though this is the last major update to Suicide Squad Killer Justice League, you can continue to play our main story and all previous episodic content online with our friends on offline mode. For everyone at Rocksteady, we thank you for your support. Episode 8 Mastery levels are still available in all incursions where you play with the Mayhem, blase. Okay, yeah, so I mean...
Can't say it's where I would have placed you from the start, but it is where you managed to end up. Effects.
Good heft on this one. Sometimes.
Yeah, so, yeah, pretty much, I hadn't played this game since the Joker dropped. I didn't like how they handled that, and I feel like this is the best that they could have salvaged from the game, because, honestly, like, there was no way that they was going to get that shit off. Like, killing 13 Brainiacs over and over, and the gameplay is so repetitive. The only thing you get is the cutscene. That's probably the coolest thing. I'm pretty sure somebody has already cut together all the cutscenes as a little mini movie or whatever. But this was probably the best thing they could have did. Just, you know, cut the dead ends off before it got worse. Because nobody was trying to kill 13 Brainiacs, bro. Nobody's trying to play, no disrespect, nobody's trying to play with that, whatever that was, Mr. Freeze, whoever was related to that, and whoever was that little girl. Nobody was trying to do that. Respectfully, you should have just gave us Mr. Freeze and whoever the girl who was following behind, like a Robin or something like that. I don't even know who the girl was, and I wasn't even paying attention. You know, Deathstroke was cool to finish it out. I like his traversal. His traversal looks cool. The voice actor was good. His cutscene was good. But it's largely the same gameplay. You're just shooting guns, and then they each get a little ability here and there. So yeah, I don't think that was a good idea for them. But I guess they cut the ends off where they should have cut it off at. The Justice League was cloned, and now the Arkhamverse is kind of reset. The Arkhamverse reset, which is cool. Now, I also wanted to show you guys, if you didn't know, another part of the story from the Batman experience that you might have missed. So this is how the games were originally connected, because there's been a lot of discourse in the community. Because I've streamed this game for months and months and months. So there's a lot of discourse in the community about, is this game canon or not? And even though Rocksteady did say that it is canon, so that's why they did this new ending. But here's the moment where they connected the Arkhamverse, they connected the rest of the Arkhamverse, things that happened previously, to what happened before this game started. So I want to just show you this real quick, just in case you never saw it. We didn't get to see none of this. We didn't get to see this.
Several years after faking his death, Bruce Wayne finally returned.
Okay, cool.
Drawn back to the light by the metahuman superheroes from Metropolis.
Okay.
They asked Batman to join the Justice League. He accepted. And so, the story of Bruce Wayne, the Batman, continues. Far from the mean streets of the city that made him. I'm Jack Ryder. Thanks for taking this
Okay,
journey
cool. So
with
we
me.
know what happened. Right. So if you go through this whole museum called the Batman Experience, like this is after your first time encountering Batman, you can they piece together the Gotham games, all of the Gotham games, and then they show this part, which is very important to tying the stories together. And then I think that they fixed it, honestly. Although the game sucked, I think with this ending, they fixed it. It turns out they were cloned. You know, they was able to hack Waller. They got the last Brainiac, you know, from whatever dimension that they went to. And, you know, it's left open-ended so that the story can continue. So now Rocksteady has a chance to redeem itself and make an actually good Suicide Squad game that's not a corny-ass looter shooter. And they can continue the Batman franchise. Because as you can see, if you don't know, there's one on the MetaQuest 3 that's out already. And that's like year one Batman. So it's like in between like the first two games. I think it's in between the first two games, or like before the first game or something like that. It's like a pre-sequel, whatever you want to call it. So there's a chance Rocksteady can redeem itself. I know they've probably, or I would hope that they've learned a lot from this game, because this game got very repetitive and very boring very fast. All of my friends that I met playing this game and streaming this game don't even play it anymore. And it's just, it was just a disaster. Great concept. I was really looking forward to this game for a couple years that they've been promoting it, but it just missed the fucking mark, man. It's kind of sad to see that. But yeah, what do y'all think about the ending? Are you excited for the future of Rocksteady with the Suicide Squad branding and the Batman branding? Let me know down in the comments, all right? So you already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. One.